12 years, I ran a support group. Every month, women nervously came into my house, being careful not to make eye contact with anyone or sit too close. One by one, they'd reluctantly tell their story. Mary saw the ad in the paper a year ago, but each month was too afraid to come. Heather had been in therapy for years, but wasn't getting any better. Why were these beautiful, fragile women so upset? Did they just get a serious diagnosis or lose a loved one? No. Were they victims of violence? No. What they were experiencing was new feelings, love, and the object of their desire was a woman. They were wondering whether they were lesbian. They couldn't even get the word out, so we all used the word gay instead. Most of the women knew that after a horrible life on earth, they would burn in hell for all of eternity. Do you remember the last time you burnt yourself? I do. My marshmallow was about to fall in the fire, so I caught it. The burning was intense, and I couldn't stop it because the marshmallow was still melting on my fingers. Would you condemn anyone, much less someone you love, to experience burning forever? These women will need to heal for the rest of their lives, and it's because of you. Your words of disapproval are like daggers that you plunge into their hearts. And that's the way I want you to see all of your condemning, critical, sarcastic, demeaning, teasing, bullying words all the time. I want you to see the blood dripping from your victim's eyes and from their soul. Maybe then you'll get off your self-righteous high horse and learn to be kind. And if you can't, just do as my mother taught me. Just keep your mouth shut. Tell me something. When has your criticism ever done your victim any good? When has it made anybody work harder, lose weight, break their addiction, or change whom they love? In fact, they just end up with headaches and stomach aches, depression, low self-esteem, and a dozen other ailments which cause them to barely function. Healing takes a lot of energy. It's draining, debilitating. It robs you of your motivation, your spirit, your creativity. So does living in the closet. So why do gays do it? Because they're afraid of you. Afraid you won't be their friend anymore. Afraid you'll fire them. Afraid you'll tell people who will make fun of them. Afraid they'll get dirty looks at church. Afraid no one will talk to them. Afraid of getting beaten up. You dish out your judging poison in microdoses by staring, pointing, laughing, criticizing, and pontificating. Every toxic gesture plants itself into the cells of innocent people, crippling them, deflating them, and dissolving their heart. If you can't feel what it's like to live in fear, and if you can't understand the pain you are inflicting, then maybe it's time for you to watch a few documentaries. Because the next one to commit suicide might be your son or your brother, and you'll have to heal from that for the rest of your life, like Bobby's mother did. Read the book, Praying for Bobby, and learn why his devout Christian mother became a gay advocate after she killed him with her words. Her Bible didn't change. She just learned to interpret it like millions of other open-minded Christians have. With love.